When was the last time that you had an incredible customer experience? Right? You probably remember it because they stick out, whether it was a restaurant or a hotel or a store. When a business truly has standards set out for how they treat their customers, we as customers remember and feel great. Now, wouldn't it be amazing for your company to have in place some world-class customer service standards in place to wow your guests every single time? That's what we're going to look at in today's video. Stick around.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So regardless of what business you operate, having incredible customer service is a key component to success, right? It's hard to differentiate yourself based on actual product features or pricing, but often where you can differentiate yourself is with regards to the service that you provide and the experience that you allow guests or customers to have with your business. And that's ultimately what stays in their mind and keeps them more loyal to your business in the long term. Today, we're going to look at 5 examples of world-class customer service that you can offer in your salon company to make sure that you have the absolute best possible experience for your guests. Now, this list of 5 is not exhaustive. There's certainly many other things that you can do, but we're going to focus on 5 that you can look at and implement starting today. The first is to do a salon tour with every new customer. And by salon tour, I don't mean taking them around to show them where the bathroom is and to show them where the retail area is. You want to actually be able to guide them on a little mini experience to explain your why, right? If you haven't looked at our strategy video yet, I highly recommend you check it out about building your strategy, because it starts with your why, your purpose. And people connect and they want to do business with companies that believe the same things that they believe in. So in doing your tour, it actually gives you the opportunity to talk to the guest about things that are important to you as a company. Maybe that's an environmental nature. Maybe you're a very environmentally friendly salon and you can take them to the area where you are doing your recycling, whether it be the hair and the foils and the color, and be able to talk about that. Maybe it's that you're really focused on education and continuing to stay on top of the trends, and you have an area where you have some of your certificates. That would be an opportunity during the tour to show them that area and talk about the importance of education and training for your staff, and that you stay on top of the latest trends to provide the best possible services and results for your guests. Maybe it's about community service, right? And you might have some pictures on your wall about being involved in some community events. So all of these things can be part of the tour and allow you to really showcase who you are as a business to brand new customers and give them that sense of belongingness. Really, you can differentiate yourself, because most businesses typically don't do a tour, and if they do, it's very quickly just to say, this is where we do our makeup services, this is where we do our pedicures, this is where we do our hair color, and here's where we, our bathrooms over here, and there you go. So definite opportunity for you to differentiate yourself. A second amazing tactic that you can implement today that's really going to help you stand out from your competitors is to initiate client callbacks, right, a couple of days after their service. Imagine how good a customer would feel if you actually did a check-in on them to see how their hair color was holding out, or if they had potentially waxing or a facial, how their skin was feeling. It really just goes to show that you care and appreciate your customers, and it's beyond just them coming in for a quick service and then we'll see you again in 4, 6, 8 weeks. So client callbacks, again, if you think about it, there's very few other businesses out there that are doing that, which means that it's an amazing opportunity for you to offer a different experience that people are going to remember and feel like you actually care about them. if you don't have the time to actually do physical callbacks, at the very least, you could automate a message to go out by email or maybe by text message to those guests that thanks them for their visit, thanks them, hopes that they are appreciating, their service, that they can contact you if they have any questions. And at the same time, you could ask them to write a review about their experience to help you gain additional reviews on your Google, Facebook, or Yelp profiles. If you watched our video about online reputation and reviews, you'll remember that we talked about the importance of giving a customer a reason to rave about you, right? They are not just going to write a review for no reason. They have to have an amazing experience. So these are some of the ideas that you can implement to augment and enhance that customer experience so they are more likely to write positive reviews about you. Idea number 3 is simple. It's all about thank yous. Sometimes we take it for granted and we just don't take the opportunity enough to say thank you to people. Thank you for being a customer. Thank you for their visit. And you can do that both during the visit. Again, if you can incorporate it after the visit, it's really special, right? A little follow-up message to say thank you. You can do it digitally. Obviously, if it's after the visit, through it might be a text message, it might be an email, it could be a private message, right? A direct message through social media that you send to them. Little details can have a huge impact on how you make people feel. And ultimately, that's what's going to keep them loyal to your business and coming back. The 4th idea we're going to talk about is how you both greet customers when they come into your business and how you essentially leave them as they leave. You want to incorporate, if you can, first names. People love the sound of their first names. So if you can train your team to know customers' names, if you have regular clients, obviously, and remember them and call them by name when they come in. Oh, hi Sherry, it's so nice to see you today. Hi there, David, how's your day going? It's great to see you. Using their first names will have a big impact. Also, shaking hands, right? It's old school, but it still has positive feeling for people, right? Having those physical gestures, physically taking their coat and hanging it up for them, right? On the way out, it might be, putting their purchases in a bag, coming around from outside of the desk and actually handing the bag to them, maybe again shaking their hand, walking them out the door, opening the door. It's those little kind gestures that sometimes in today's digital world we've forgotten, that still have a really positive impact and will make people, again, remember you and feel so positive about their experience with you. And that's ultimately what this is all about. The last idea we're going to touch upon today in terms of how you can offer world-class customer service in your hair salon is by offering a photo shoot experience. Now, I'm sure that you're thinking, oh, of course, I already take photos of my clients and I take them hair because I need those photos for my social media. We're going to change the way that we look at this because it's not about you as a stylist getting some photos of their hair so that you can post it on your social media, right? Remember, this is a customer experience for them. You've got to make it about them. So how do we do that? First of all, you create an area in your hair salon that's dedicated for the photo shoot, okay? You talk about the photo shoot during the actual service to get the customer excited about it, right? As you're doing their hair, you can be like, oh my gosh, this is coming out so beautifully. I can't wait to take you to our photo gallery to do a little photo shoot afterwards so you can have some great photos to take home with you, right? Everyone loves to have amazing photos of themselves. So it's not about you having photos for your social media, it's about them, all right? So after the actual service is done, take them over to the photo shoot area and you kind of treat it like it's a glamour photo shoot, right? As if they were doing this for a magazine shoot. Have fun with it, right? Play with their hair a little bit, have them play with their hair, do a few different poses, get them loose and comfortable, tell them how amazing and beautiful they feel. And again, this doesn't have to be more than 2 to 3 minutes. We're not talking about an elaborate production, obviously, but the same token, it's going to make them feel really, really good about the end result, and you'll have some photos that you can send to them, or you can even take some of those photos on their phone, right, so that they have it directly. Now, if you want to have a really amazing idea of how to use those photos in a strategic way to get new customers, make sure to check out our video all about referral programs. So there you have it, 5 simple customer service opportunities that you can implement in your business today, right, that are going to really help you augment that experience and offer kind of a world-class customer service that people are going to remember. And when they remember it, they think of you next time for their visit, they talk about you to their friends, they're more likely to write a review. Win, 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 win. Customer service leads to increased business.